Hello, welcome to the Art Word Lounge with me, Amanya. Today is Sunday, April 10th. It's official that I am here in Florida now. What is it? Almost 100 days? Almost 100 days. And it was nice. We visited church today, a friend of mine who lives out here. So it's been a nice Sunday so far. I just took me a little nap and now it's dinner time, and I thought I'd make a little video of what I'm making for dinner today. Not the whole thing, I'll just show you all the vegetables that I'm making. I'm going to be making my famous, when I say famous, I mean famous. Back in Jersey, when I would cook, people always loved it, and it's very simple. It's green beans. Can you see that? So I was just cleaning it up, and I thought I'd make a little video to show you all how I do it. So it's going to be green beans and tomatoes with some onion, some shallots, some olive oil, some tomatoes, and these are the spices that I'm using: some salt and pepper, some bay leaves just for flavor, and adobo. This one here, y'all see that? So for seasoning, and of course the last thing that goes in is apple cider vinegar. That gives it some sort of bitter vinegar type flavor. It's just wonderful. So that's what we're doing, and so here I am cleaning the green beans. So they're almost done. So I'm gonna finishing cleaning it up, and then I'm gonna cut up my onion, my shallots, and my tomatoes, and I'll show you all the next thing that I do with that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm back, and of course the sun has decided to show its beautiful face today in the lovely state of Florida while I try to do this. So I guess you probably can't see me. It's a little bit funny. But anyway, for me to clean up the green beans, all I'm doing is I'm clipping off the ends. Just clipping them off. That's the cleanup. Nothing to it. So now I've washed them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, by the way, look at what I found at the local Salvation Army. As y'all know, I've left all of my tools, everything I own pretty much, aside from the clothes on my back and, you know, some of my bags, of course. I left everything, all of my furniture, all of those things, aside from some knickknacks. But now I'm starting to collect things again, and so here's something I picked up at the Salvation Army. It's like $2, I think it was. This makes great pancakes, bacon. Anyway, so here's my pot that I'm going to be using. And all I'm doing with this, I'm just going to put the green beans in. Let's see, make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Putting in the green beans. And I'm just going to let this sit in the stove, on the stove, for a few minutes. This is really the cooking process for the green beans. And right now I'm not putting anything in except for a little salt and pepper. That's it. Just grate that in. I'm gonna just let that cook with a little water. Not much water, just a little bit, maybe a half a cup of water. And I'm just gonna let it simmer away. I'm gonna use this to top it off right there. And just gonna let that cook away, because I don't want the green beans to be overcooked. I want it to have a nice crisp maybe a nice crunch to it. So I already gone in and cut up my tomatoes and onions, which will be going in shortly. So here's my onions, and I cut the tomatoes in nice chunky pieces because I want it to have, you know, I don't want it to be all soft and gooey. I want the tomatoes to still have, you know, a little bit of life to them. So so they're nice and chunky. And here's our shallots. It's been cut up nice and thin. So I'm gonna let those green beans simmer away for a while, and then I will show you what I do next. Okay, so we'll be back. Well, the sun has decided to really show up this afternoon. So anyway, we're gonna just finish this up. I've added, you can see that, I've added my onions and shallots with a little bit of olive oil, and that's just cooking away. All I want is for it to cook just a little bit, because I don't want the vegetables to be overcooked. I still want everything to have its crunch. So that's been cooking for about a few minutes. And now I'm going to add some of my spices. And again, I just eyeball everything. I don't measure. I'm going to put some pepper. And a little salt. And I'm going to put this bay leaf in just for flavor. Don't forget to take it out when it's done. Now I'm going to just put in my tomatoes. See that? And now, I'd already cooked the green beans. Now I'm going to just mix everything up together. And by the way, just to be honest with y'all, while the green beans were cooking, I decided to go out on the patio and made a phone call. And I came back and they were burnt. They overcooked. See that? But they're still good. I just didn't want them to be overdone. That goes to show you, if you're cooking, be in the kitchen. Don't go out on the patio to relax and make phone calls while your pot is on the stove. Lesson number 1 in cooking. Don't leave your pot unattended. And if you do, just make sure the fire is low. And now I'm going to put some of this apple cider vinegar. And I'm now just going to let it cook. Let it simmer. Lower the fire, because I'm going back out on the patio. And that's it pretty much. It's going to be done in about 10 minutes. It's going to be done in about 10 minutes. And maybe I'll just put it on a plate. Let y'all see what it looks like, how pretty it is. Other than that, that's going to be it. I'll come back and do that. Do the final look for you. Okay? Thanks for joining me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's all done. Looks really good. See that? I'll try to show you what it looks like. Oh, there, see it? Oh, beautiful plate. And I usually love to make this at Thanksgiving or Christmas when I have guests over. It's an easy put together, and you get plenty of veggies, onions, shallots, tomatoes, green beans. Get that kick from the apple cider vinegar, the spices. It's light and fresh. I really, really love it. And matter of fact, I had gotten this recipe a long time ago from Food Network when I used to really watch Food Network and try to cook along with them. But here we go. We're going to have a little bite. Have a piece of... It's so good. It's so very, very good. So very good. It's so pretty. That could be a meal in itself. But anyway, I'm going to be serving this with pesto chicken with a little bit of white rice. So this is our main side dish. Anyway, very good. Thanks for joining me in the Artward Lounge. Subscribe if you'd like. Thank you.